and welcome back to the channel. Day 3 of me trying to raise my acceptance rate on Doordash. I began with an 11% acceptance rate. My first order was an Uber Eats order, $16 for 2.1 mile for only one item, which was 3 packs of protein powder. I actually already delivered to him. Last time I delivered to him from Vaughn's, but this time the gate was closed and I couldn't access the front door and he would not answer the phone or the messages. So I just left it at the mailbox and he tipped $10, which is pretty good because like I said, it was only 3 items. And my second order was also an Uber Eats order, $14 for 3.3 miles for 5 items. It was a bunch of snacks and chips and whatnot. And to my surprise, it was a PIN number order, probably because she didn't use her account for some time. And she tipped $5, which is pretty good because the order was only 5 items. And then I got my first Doordash order, $21, going kind of far, 5.5 miles for a regular customer of mine. The problem with his order, he always orders Celsius and Puppy individual cans and it's never in stock. So I had to replace like half of the order. And my fourth order was another Uber Eats order. It was $18 going 2.7 miles for 15 items. She's another regular customer of mine, but she always orders heavy stuff and she's not a really good tipper. So she only tipped $3, which is pretty poor because it was 22 units, 15 items, but okay. Then I accepted another Uber Eats order, $14, going 1.2 miles for another customer I've delivered to in the past. She doesn't tip that well, she only tipped $2, but she answers the messages and she always comes to meet me at the gate, so I don't even have to go inside the building, so that's pretty nice. Then I declined my first order on Doordash, which was a $10 order, going almost 5 miles, and you already know what I'm gonna say, it is too far away. Then I accepted another Doordash order, $18 going 1 mile-ish, but it was for 30 items. I still accepted it because it was still good money for the miles to money ratio. I have already actually delivered to him before and he only tips $1 every single time. So I just decided that this was the last time I would deliver for him. Then I declined my second order on Doordash, $9 going almost 5 miles again, so this is too far away. And I declined my third order on Doordash as well, $18 going 14 miles, which is even worse. It's not even $1 per mile. Declined. Then I took an Uber Eats order, $15 going not even a mile. While I was shopping for that order, I declined another Doordash order for $14 going almost 8 miles, so that's way too far for the amount of money. I never delivered to that customer, but he tipped $5, so that's fine with me. And I accepted a $21 order on Doordash going 3.5 miles-ish, which is a pretty good order considering what I've been receiving today. And this order was actually another regular customer of mine. The only problem is that she always orders a pack of water and she lives in an apartment building. But you know me, we make it work. She tipped $7, which is pretty good compared to all of the tips that I usually receive on Doordash, to be honest. And I declined my fifth order on Doordash, $7.50 going more than 4 miles. So again, not enough money for the number of miles. Then I accepted what I thought would be my last order on Doordash, $11 going 1 mile-ish. So I accepted this one and then I received an Uber Eats order for $18 going 1 mile. So I decided to stack both orders. I decided to go deliver the Uber Eats customer first because he's a regular customer of mine. He's an amazing tipper. He lives in a house and he's order was higher anyway. And I've decided that since Uber Eats sends me more better orders than Doordash, I would prioritize the Uber Eats customer if the mileage is kind of the same on both orders. Then I went to deliver to the Doordash customer. She's actually a regular of mine. She just doesn't order enough to give a big tip, but she's tipping pretty well for the amount of money that she puts into the order, if that makes sense. So this time she tipped $3.50, which is okay. It took me 7 minutes to shop for this order, and that was the last order of my day. So we ended up the day with a 15% acceptance rate that I forgot to screenshot, and hopefully we can get it even higher tomorrow and the next few days until the end of March. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.